Hey guys, Scott Reekers here with Wingman by Eastman's, and we are here to review the Turkey Ninja ammunition from Apex Ammunitions. And we are out today in blustery Wyoming, fighting a little bit of wind, and in between gusts, we are going to pattern a couple of shotguns. All right, so we are here to review this new ammunition from Apex, and truth be told, they had this out last season, but they've called it Turkey Ninja. Now, I'll be 100% honest. I saw this last year and I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. And I was really hoping I was gonna get to do a review last year. This year, I did get the chance to do that. And so the first gun that's up is our 20 gauge from CZ. But let me tell you a little bit about the Apex ammunition that we're gonna be shooting. So you can see that there's some shock and awe where this packaging, it just feels cool. And so that's one of the experiences you have in working with Apex Ammunition. All of their product is hand loaded, which gives it a very personal experience. So when I'm thinking about using this, I've really enjoyed the journey and getting to know the guys who have been building all of these shot shells by hand. That's what they're known for. Most people know and understand that hand loading in any form or fashion, generally speaking, is going to be able to produce more accuracy or the kind of results that you want. So Apex Ammunition took that to the next level, and they said, we're going to build an entire brand, an entire product that is hand loaded, and we're going to base it on the TSS, which has the higher density, which means more pellets downrange hitting harder. They have really expanded the ability with their TSS shot of all the small bore shotguns. So I'm shooting a 20 gauge right now, but if you look on their website, you can find options with this Turkey Ninja all the way to 410. So I jumped on the opportunity to use a lighter shotgun because where I'm gonna be in the Black Hills, we're gonna hike a lot. And so having a lighter shotgun will be fun. I don't wanna torture myself if I don't have to. So you can see that it's got the rolled crimp versus the fold crimp. That screams hand load, that screams accuracy, that also screams precision. And so that is what Apex Ammunition has gone after. They said, we want to be that brand that offers TSS to the masses and see it perform well. So you can see the load data is on here, along with the cool Turkey Ninja logo. So this is a 20 gauge, 3-inch shell, 1 5/8 ounces of shot, the TSS, and it's number 8.5. So that is one of the things that sets this Turkey Ninja apart from some of the other offerings that Apex Ammunition has. We actually did a waterfowl shell review about 2 years ago, and that turned out great. Now what they're known for is their TSS shots. So the premise behind TSS is that you're able to use a smaller shot size because the tungsten, which stands for Tungsten Super Shot, just to be 100% clear, that Tungsten Super Shot is much more dense than just your regular steel shot, almost double, so that you can see the difference between TSS lead, which a lot of people still swear by, and then the new school steel that has come out for a lot. And so we're looking at a 20 gauge here, and I'm shooting an 8.5 shot. And I love what I felt right off the bat. You've got 1 5/8 ounces of shot that's actually heading down range toward the turkey, and it's going at 1,175 feet per second. I am really happy with those numbers, but what I really want to do is, where does the rubber meet the road? Let's put this in a pattern, and then I'll know how it shoots. So when I take this turkey hunting, obviously I'll know where to aim, where to shoot, and how it drifts. We're in the middle of some wind, just full transparency. We came out today and the forecast looked good, but the wind definitely picked up. So we're shooting between gusts. But guess what? When you're turkey hunting in the spring, especially here in Wyoming where we're at, weather changes. So this is very realistic. Looks like I hit a little low. Good note though. That's actually a good thing. It's one of the reasons that you go and pattern your gun, so you understand that every shotgun is going to shoot this a little bit different. You've also got your choke choice that has an effect on that. So that's why you go pattern. So it shot really low, but even from here, I can see that my pattern is phenomenal. That thing is tight. right, so let's take a hard look at this. See this right here? Dead turkey. But look how dense this is right here. So we're 40 yards. So one of the things that I am gonna change when I am aiming at my turkey, I'm gonna put it, I was aiming right here, I'm gonna put it up just a little bit higher. That's that combination of gun / choke choice. One of the reasons you also wanna do that, solid ethical kills. This TSS from Apex Ammunition in that 20 gauge, the Turkey Ninja, this will provide an ethical kill, and I'm confident that we're gonna be able to show some footage of a dead turkey here in the near future. So I'm pretty excited. It'll be fun to shoot one with a 20 gauge. All right, so now we're moving up to the 12 gauge, old reliable. Pretty much everybody has a 12 gauge in their gun cabinet. And so if you're hunting turkeys, this is probably what you've been using for a very long time. 3-inch, 2 1/4 ounces. So there's more of it. Okay, this is also 8.5 shot, but this is gonna be going a little faster. Not much, about 15, 20 feet per second. So bear in mind that that's gonna happen. You get 5 shots per box, or 5 cartridges per box. Carlson's choke tube in here is their turkey choke tube. So just full disclosure on everything we're using so you can see what we're getting these kind of results out of. So when you're patterning, I do 1 shot at a time. There's no reason to load the gun up. I want to look at the results of what I've done. Sometimes you need to analyze if you're at fault, if there was a bad pattern. So we'll wait and be patient, make sure that we hit in between the big gusts. So here we go. Here's the 12 gauge. Let's see how this guy kicks. All right, guys, so we're here looking at the pattern that we got out of the Turkey Ninja from Apex Ammunition. So looking at this, where we hit, and this is a dead bird. This head probably not gonna be a lot holding on there, which means dead right on impact. That TSS did a number, got it right in the head as well, too. So this is definitely a dead bird. I am really happy with that pattern. So we'll see. I'm not sure whether I'm using the 20 gauge or whether I'm using the 12 gauge on my Black Hills turkey hunt, but make sure you're watching Wingman to watch for when this review comes out, and on the social media when we're going to share how the turkey hunt actually turned out. So that is coming next.